Dear Mr. Power, thank you for speaking with us and congratulations on your appointment as a Chief Operating Officer of Starlike. What do you think of this promoting to the COO of Starlike?
It's an honor to be here with you. This personal transfer is the normal behavior of the company. We know that Mr. Marion, the former CEO, has done a good enough job successfully opening up a new market, a wider world, and has also made a huge contribution to charity, allowing our users to get a part-time extra income, but also contributed a love of their own. Mr. Marion has made Starlike the #1 growth internet product project in the past 6 months. There are more important things to know from Mr. Marion. I am deeply honored by my appointment. Mr. Marion is also someone to have great respect for. I'll continue this strategy to add some more challenging concepts. During the current pandemic, more people need income to improve their life standards, but what Starlike has been doing is running a business that is legally regulated by the state. We can do better when we all need each other. As we all know, the entire international community is undergoing some great challenges, and the new internet media has become the outlet of other times. We must speed up the development. We have enough confidence to be the best in the future.
Dear Mr. Powell, will you make a major adjustments to our strategic development after you take office?
As I said, Mr. Marion's strategy is correct, and I will continue his plan. The Starlike Market Projects research will extend the market value of $2.78 billion in the future. This is an unprecedented market prospect. There will be more than 30% of the world's 7.5 billion people participating in the Starlike project. Promotion to promote the process of the new internet media across the times. At the same time, we will increase our support for those who really want to develop. More help for those with dreams. For example, we will choose some people to open stores locally, and these users will directly host the regional work. Financial assistance for hosting businesses dinners to discuss and get acquainted with Starlike, etc. Our main development direction has shifted from the past global layout to focusing on the development on French-speaking South Africa, Arabic-speaking Middle East, and other regions. After a big data survey, the development speed of Africa and Middle East has been gradually accelerated, but there are still a large number of low-income people working part-time. We consider is whatever the market is saturated and whatever is really needed. When the time comes, we will open Starlike stores locally, and a large part of the employees will be original local Starlike users, including managers of Starlike. Branch will also be screened from the users for intensive training. Become a qualified manager talent, thereby expanding the global market share of Starlike.
Will there be some difficulties in development and adventure of a Starlike company, please?
Anything that exceeds expectations will have difficulties. It's like 100-meter race. It seems that the gap is only 1 second, but it takes a huge effort to surpass it. In the past, Starlike ranked first in the market growth rate of the internet, but this is actually the result of the efforts of countless employees. If Starlike can achieve this and wants to continue, he must seize the opportunity of the times. Sears, one of the largest retail giants in the United States, is now losing its rivals, but to the times. As I mentioned before, the epidemic has had a huge impact in the world, resulting in a large number of people's careers and more stores closure. The advantages of Starlike is that you can work from home without taking up too much time. It successfully integrates users, stores, and advertisements to serve everyone point to point. Comparing with the traditional work mode, we will be very different.
Also, online work has become popular in 2020, so some areas with relatively undeveloped information are still difficult to accept. First, with such trendy things, will people be a little confused, double their authenticity of these things?
According to the big data statistics, there must be some people who have doubts about online work, but the reality is that more users have chosen it and successfully completed deposits and withdrawals. The emerge of the new things has two different voices. This used to happen often, like the first online purchase payment and not receiving the goods. Starlike integrates the resources of 3 international social media platforms: Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. It integrates many online celebrities' resources, celebrity shop products, and united these merchants and online celebrities to integrate resources on the Starlike platform to help them in the global internet promotion in data traffic, increase their exposure, and bring them more marketing. Therefore, merchants are players and payers, and platforms and users are beneficiaries. Mr. Buffett said that as long as they are in a complete interest chain system, long-term development can be guaranteed. I'm sure the users who have participated already know and love the job, so when everyone is talking about it, it's obvious from what we are talking about and what we want to know.
Thank you again, Mr. Pavel, and I wish you and Starlike all the best.
Thank you for the host.